What's going on, guys? Well, hey, we're back for another video today, and today we're actually going to be focusing a little bit on fish because I need to get some new fish. One thing that I definitely need to get is I need to get a small Pleco for my Guppy tank because I have a little bit of an algae problem in there already. So we're going to go out and pick up some fish today. There are actually a couple of other things that I want to pick up, a couple of other fish, and we'll see about that in here in just a little while. You know, it's kind of a little bit of a surprise. Not really a surprise, I mean. They're actually a fish that I like. I know that other people, specifically one, doesn't like them, but that's okay. In fact, why don't you go ahead and comment below, let me know, what fish do you think I'm getting today? And if you can't, go ahead and comment now before the video starts and before you realize what fish it is. I'm gonna get a small Pleco, but what other fish? Go ahead and comment below, let me know. Okay, well, how about we do this? We're gonna do a giveaway right now, just a off-the-wall random giveaway. Here are the rules for the giveaway. It's gonna be for a piece of Christopher Scott merch. One Christopher Scott t-shirt. You know, whoever wins, I'll give you the choice of color as well as size, and I will get that shipped to you. So definitely make sure that you follow this. Now, if you want to win this piece of merch, which like I said is going to be just a simple t-shirt, then all you have to do is make sure that you're subscribed to the channel. Make sure you follow me on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, or all three. Like this video, and then simply comment below what's the first thing you're going to do when this quarantine is over. So that's it. If you want a chance to win a piece of Christopher Scott merch, that's all you have to do. If you do not have Facebook, TikTok, or Instagram, then all you need to do is simply subscribe to the channel, like this video, comment below what's the first food you're gonna go out to eat when this quarantine is over. Make sure that you comment those, and let's see how many comments we can get. I cannot believe we asked everybody to comment 60 Guppy names on the last video. I have it's my most commented video. There's like 1,500 comments on that. That is amazing. So thank you guys for the support. Let's blow the comments up on this one too. How many comments? Can we beat comments on the last one? Let's try to do that. So if we beat the comments, meaning that we have more comments on this video than we did the last video, so we're pushing, like I said, we're gonna have to have a lot of comments. I will give away another piece of merch in my next video. So it's up to you guys. If you want more merch for free, make sure that you go ahead and comment. You can comment anything you want. What you're doing today, what you're gonna do this week, I don't care. Let's just blow the comments up. I'm really grateful for the support, guys. That was crazy that you guys did that last time. So thank you so very much. We're gonna get out and get this stuff done, and then we'll be back here and see what kind of fish we got. We're gonna run into Petsmart real quick and see. Like, it is so sad. Like, who comes in and buys neon tetras and then leaves 3 behind? Them being a schooling fish, they really should be in, like, you know, groups of 6 or more. So we may pick these up and take these home and put them with some of our others, just so they have some friends. All right, guys. Well, we're back at the house and we do have some new fish. I am not gonna show you those yet. We're gonna go ahead and drop these in here for some temperature acclimation, and we'll let these guys sit here for about 20 minutes or so, and then we'll get them in there. I also told you I was gonna pick up a clown Pleco, so I have a clown Pleco for the Guppy tank, which that's gonna go into here. Also, I don't know if you guys do this, but with the sponge filter, with all the bubbles coming up from the aeration, I always have a lot of water loss up here, and there's water splashing all over the place. So what you can do is you can just take a regular plastic lid like so, pop a hole through the middle of it, run your aerator hose through it, put it down just on the surface of the water, and that will actually keep your bubbles from popping up all over the surface. So great idea. Don't remember exactly where I learned that from. It's been a while, but oh, look at the guppies. We picked up a little clown Pleco. Hopefully this clown Pleco helps us keep some of this algae growth down on the glass and such. You can kind of see some right there. These guppies are doing fantastic. Tons of fry in this tank. So I'm probably going to relocate the fry into a grow out tank very, very soon, just so I can keep up with them, see how many we have, all that kind of thing. So that'll be coming soon. And one of the other females, not this one, this is the one that gave birth the first time. And then you have this little female back here who looks like she's starting to swell up as well. So we may be getting some from her as well. In the meantime, while these guys are acclimating, let's go ahead and go around and feed all the fish. Okay, to start with, I'm going to be feeding some of these Pleco Wafers. I'm going to drop some right in here. We're going to put some on this side as well. But these Pleco Wafers are fantastic. These are actually more expensive Pleco Wafers, if you will. They're just a well-balanced diet. It's not just algae, but it's actually a balanced diet for both the Plecos as well as any other bottom feeder. The Cory catfish will eat them, and then of course the Plecos will eat them as well. So we've got those in there. I personally feed flake food to my fish, and it's not anything other than the fact that that's just what they eat. I've tried pellet food, and this is all they'll eat. Plus, when the flakes hit the ground, once again, the yo-yo loach and all the bottom feeders clean all that stuff up. So these guys are fed. Come over here to the Rasberry Tank. The light is actually off right now, so what I figured out is on my light on the 100-gallon, I told you guys that the light had gone out on the 100-gallon. Well, it's actually not the light, it's just the power block, which uses the actual same power block as this tank. So I have taken the power block off of this light and put it to the 100-gallon just for right now, and that's just simply because of the fact that I needed to be able to see in there. But I do have a new light coming. Like I said, with COVID-19, the shipping on that is very, very difficult, so I haven't gotten it quite yet. I just did a water change on this guy, and as you can tell, this water is crystal clear in this tank as always, and that is really thanks to that Marine Land filter. I also feed these guys flake food. Just once again, it's something that they like to eat. We got some Betta food here. We're gonna move over to the Betta tank. So I actually did a full clean on this tank. I cleaned the plants off. There's some algae growth in here, cleaned the filter box, everything else. But this little show quality Betta is doing really well. We're gonna drop him some pellets in here. He'll come up and get those in a minute, but as you can see, beautiful fish, doing really, really well. Here is the little jade goby. Well, I say it's little, he's not that little. Oh, look at the guppy fry in there, look, right there. We gotta get those out of there before they get so big that he wants to eat them. Those are from the last guppies that were actually in this tank that we relocated when this jade goby moved in. But we're gonna go ahead and feed this guy, but we need some shrimp, so let's go ahead and defrost some shrimp. And as you can see, this jade goby is just sitting here waiting for the shrimp. He is ready to eat. Look at this. So he will actually hand feed now, which is kind of cool, but he is a very aggressive eater, so let's get some shrimp in here real quick. So here's Mr. Jade Goby. Very aggressive. Like he's like, no, don't take my food. He has got his shrimp and he is tearing it up. He's like a puppy. Like with a shake toy, like shaking it around. Look at him, he's got it in his mouth, like just shaking it around. All right, we're gonna take the light off of him because he really actually doesn't like a light, so I don't even have a light on this aquarium. He literally does not like the light, so I just leave the tank light off and he is perfectly fine in there. All right, let's move over to the Pike Tank and see if we can get something in here to eat. See if I can get this black ghost knife fish to hand feed here. Nope, he is not gonna hand feed. He doesn't want any part of that. He is like hiding over here with the pike. All right, we're gonna drop this right down here and see if we can get him to take it. Where is he even at? He won't eat, but we'll drop it right there and he will definitely take it from there, hopefully. No, pretty much not. The pike is down there. You can see his tail. He doesn't really come out very much. His head is right back here, but we're gonna throw some shrimp back there for him. That'll float down, hopefully. And there we go. All right, well, we have the indoor pond, and we're going to go ahead and feed these guys some shrimp as well. And we're going to start with the bass just to get him out of here. So we're going to throw a piece out back in the corner so he can get that, and then somebody, and he can get that one too. He's too fast. He took that one too. All right, now that the bass is full, let's get the knife fish some. Nope, bass is still not full. There's the knife fish, he's got some. Let's drop some down at the bottom for the pacu, as well as the featherfin catfish. The Oscar just got some. And I will tell you, I don't know if you guys know this, but common plecos are actually omnivores, which means that they eat both plant matter and meat. And when I throw these shrimp down here, the common plecos that are in here will actually come out and eat these as well. There is the featherfin catfish. Look at that. Yeah, you guys haven't seen the featherfin in a long time. That thing is always under the rocks and stuff. But that's awesome. Throw some back there for that guy. All right, well, we got this thing fed in here. We're gonna hook the aerator back up like so, and let's feed the rest of the tanks. So let's just start with this molly slash guppy tank, and something actually gave birth in here. There are a bunch of fry in this tank. I am not really sure what it was. Those could be mollies, those could be guppies, those could be muppies, which is a mixed breed of mollies and guppies. So let's get these guys fed in here. So we will have to see, but we're gonna build a grow out tank for these mutts, as I call them, as well as for the trio breeding as well. So we'll see how that goes. But moving down here to the turtle tank, there's a little nerite snail. There is Elon. I put a heater in here just because the water was getting a little cold. Starting to get some fungus back on the pink belly side neck, so we want to get that taken care of. We'll drop some food in here. Feed the big blue Betta here. There he goes. There's the female that's still in there. Drop some pellets in there for her. She's a really good eater as well. And then the good old rescue Bettas. We have tons of these guys left. So all of the bettas are now fed. The only thing I have left to feed is the saltwater tank, which we'll take a look at that real quick. So there are the clownfish. This tank is so dirty. I need to clean this thing like significantly, but I just need to get around to doing that. But the saltwater tank is looking good as well. All right guys, now back to what we are actually doing in this video now that everything is fed. So we're gonna start with this little clown pleco right here and get this guy into this tank. And there is the little clown pleco. He has made himself a home on the glass already. Here's your last opportunity. Have you commented below and let me know what you think the fish is that's going in the 100 gallon? If you haven't, here's your last chance. So go ahead and do that now. Also, if you haven't entered the giveaway for a piece of Christopher Scott merch, go ahead and do that as well. And those instructions were at the beginning of the video. It's pretty much the same instructions that are all my giveaways. So go ahead and make sure you enter that and you can win a Christopher Scott t-shirt. So let's get these guys in here. I am not gonna show you what these are just yet, but let's see. Can you tell what I've added to the tank? Let's just take a look real quick. Anybody? Anybody? Well, in case you're wondering, that would be these two guys right here. Another angelfish that looks like Billy. And this little guy is right here. He's like a half black as well, kind of like Zeckley. So we now have a total of 5 angelfish, which I mean, listen, I like angelfish. They're kind of cool. They kind of stick together, but very much like angelfish. And look, Billy's already picking on one of them. Of course, Billy. So Billy has gotten huge. I mean, Billy's bigger than Zeckley now. Massive Billy. Billy's actually looking really good too. So that's what we added. Is we went ahead and added a couple of angelfish to the tank. So yes, I know they're angelfish, and yes, I know get predators. That's what everybody says, and that's okay. That's fine. I mean, we have the black ghost knife fish. We have the pike, which those will get more predatory as they get used to people. We have the jade goby, which is very much an aggressive eater. We have the knife fish and such. So I mean, we have some, but you know, we are going to be expanding the fish room significantly very soon, so stay tuned for that. But let's take a look at, well, the hamsters are actually sleeping at the moment, so I am not going to wake them up for the purpose of filming. I mean, that's kind of cruddy if you ask me, so I'm not going to wake those guys up. If they were out, I would show them to you. What I'll do is I'll film a clip during the night when they're out running on their wheels and things to put in the next video just so you guys can see them. But hamsters are doing really, really well. Everybody's healthy in those cages over there. But like I said, I know that angelfish are kind of boring, but I personally like angelfish, and that's why I went and picked those up. And then I picked up the pleco for the algae control. Let me know, what do you guys think we should name those two angelfish? Comment that down below as well. So we have 2 new ones. Let me know what we should name those guys. So we have Billy, we have Mr. Zeckley, and then somebody had commented that we named the black angelfish Batman, but I personally, I call him Bruce, for Bruce Wayne for Batman. So that we have Billy, Zeckley, and Bruce. So we need a name for the 2 new ones. You can comment that down below. That would be fantastic. But with that being said, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video today, and hopefully you are enjoying the content. I will be putting out another video this week, so stay tuned for that. But like I said in the beginning of this video, in case you did not see it, you can enter right now to win a piece of Christopher Scott merch. If you haven't done so yet, please go ahead and do that. As well as, if we get more comments on this video than we had on the last video, we will be giving away another piece of merch in the next video. So go ahead, make sure that you hit the like button, make sure you subscribe, make sure you comment, and let's get those comments up there so we can give some more merch away. But with all of that being said, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video today, and hey, we will see you next time.